Work-life balance as a freelancer can be a little bit tricky when your life starts getting in the way. So in this video, let's talk about a few of the things that you can do to ensure that you have really good prioritization in your business when life is lifing. A solopreneur recently asked me, Sagan, how can I find the time to work on daily operations and still make time to develop future products and services in my business? How can I do this without sabotaging my work-life balance? My answer is to overhaul your operations. Because if your daily operations are preventing you from having the capacity and bandwidth and time and energy to create future products or scale your services, then you are doing your daily operations wrong. Your day-to-day operations in your business should give you so much more freedom and time and capacity and bandwidth and energy to be able to create things for the future. Your daily operations are there to support you in the present moment as well as the future moment. In our previous video in this Work-Life Balance for Solopreneurs series, we talked about the importance of really being present and connecting with your present self. And in this case, when we are thinking about our business operations, you also need to bring in your future self into this moment. What is your future self going to need? What are they going to want? What can you do now to pave the way for your future self? Here is where you want to future-proof for sustainable scalability in your business. If you were to get 10 times the number of clients or customers in your business tomorrow, how would you handle that? Would you be able to handle that? If you could not handle that, then it indicates that you need to restructure some things in your business. If you do not know how you would handle it, then you need to put that plan into place. Because if you are unable to handle that, or if you don't know how you would handle that, it's going to hold you back from promoting your business, from being visible with your business, from telling people about your business, and from inviting and welcoming in more clients and customers who desperately need what you offer, who desperately want what you offer. You are preventing them from being able to access that because you do not have future sustainable scalability built into the bones of your business. Productivity Powerhouse teaches you everything that you need to know to sustainably scale your business and navigate the day-to-day operations as a freelancer without sabotaging your work-life balance. You can get a sneak peek of Productivity Powerhouse and exactly how it works, plus how to start implementing this right now at saganmorrow.com/gift. Link is in the show notes for you. Another important factor here is how to find the time to work toward your goals. A solopreneur recently reached out to me because I am a solopreneur success coach, and they told me, by the time I take care of other responsibilities, it's late at night and I'm mentally and emotionally exhausted. Sagan, what do I do about this? And here's my question for you. If this is something that you are also thinking, then my question for you is it really a time issue? If you are mentally and emotionally exhausted, then that indicates that it's not necessarily just a time issue, but it's also definitely an energy issue. So you'll actually want to focus on energy first before time. Energy management may include things like reworking your schedule to accommodate for more creative times of day, implementing energy boosters while you're working, shifting your perspective on the work you're doing, all of those types of things. I have a video on more about this topic and how to implement energy management in your business, so I will drop that link in the show notes so you can check it out. Now, just because energy management is absolutely crucial here, it doesn't mean that time management is not important. So time management is absolutely something that you will still want to focus on. With that in mind, I have 5 tips here for you if you are wondering how to prioritize and balance your time for everything that you need to do during the day. Number 1, get very clear on what your goals are in your business and what tasks you need to do in order to achieve those goals. Do you actually have a plan for making progress on your goals? What very specific actions will you need to take in order to make progress on those goals? Number 2, get well acquainted with exactly how long it's going to take you to do each different task. Once you know which tasks you need to do in order to achieve your goals, then you can start to look at, okay, how long does it realistically take me? If you don't have that information, if you don't know that about yourself, if you are not honest with yourself about how long it takes you to do different tasks, then you won't be able to map out a timeline or a schedule or a strategic action plan for achieving your goals. And by the way, this does also include energy management, so you'll want to know how much energy each task will take you as well. And again, that type of thing is in my energy management video that I am sharing with you in the show notes. Number 3, identify what tasks must happen in order for the next set of tasks to take place. So here you're really thinking about the order of operations. It's not just this big bucket full of tasks that you can just pull out of a hat. Instead, you're really looking at, if I need to do this task, what tasks need to come before that? What needs to happen before this task happens? This is going to help you create step-by-step processes for yourself and have a very strategic, concrete, step-by-step action plan so you know exactly what you need to be doing at what stages and in what order to make that really great progress on your goals. Number 4, input all of this into your schedule with no more than 3 tasks per day, and perhaps fewer than that. Perhaps it'll just be 1 or 2 tasks per day so that you don't get overwhelmed. We're striving for balance here, and that includes balance mentally. We don't want you to get overloaded or stressed or overwhelmed, so really reducing the number of tasks that you are doing, breaking those down and identifying what actually matters here and what does this timeline realistically look like. Number 5, stay in balance with the big picture and the detail-oriented things. This is key to great work-life balance. It's about staying in balance with your perspective. So being able to zoom in and get tasks done on a very minute daily basis, checking those tasks off of your to-do list, and zooming out to get that great bird's eye perspective on things, to make sure that you are still heading in the right direction toward your goals, that you haven't veered off path. You want to have a balance between the two. You absolutely need to have this kind of balance between big picture, high level, bird's eye view of things and the very detailed, in-depth, in the moment, task-oriented types of things. This is where I recommend doing weekly audits and check-ins with your business. So really looking at, okay, where have we been this past week? Where are we going in the upcoming week? As well as monthly performance reviews in your business. How are you doing when you're wearing one hat versus another as a business owner? As well as quarterly check-ins and reviews and progress markers and annual business reviews. These are good checkpoints for yourself so that every single day you don't need to worry about the big picture things because you already have it mapped out where you know when you'll be looking at the big picture stuff, and that way on a very day-to-day basis you can truly focus on those day-to-day operations, and you can know that because of your previous big picture check-in, this particular daily task that you are working on in this moment absolutely connects back to the bigger picture. Stay tuned for our next video in this series where we will be diving into how to enjoy great work-life balance without self-sabotage. And don't forget to grab my free training so that you can access my signature framework on how to achieve incredible work-life balance while skyrocketing productivity as a freelancer. It's my gift to you. Watch it right now at saganmorrow.com/gift. Link is in the show notes.